All right, so I hope this is recording. I think it is. Let's find the domain of this rational expression here. Whenever we're given an equation, we start out finding the domain the same way. The domain is a set of all real numbers, excluding any values of x that cause division by 0, also excluding any values of x that cause us to take an even root, like a square root of a negative number. Well, I don't have any square roots in this equation, so I don't have to worry about excluding anything because of taking the square root or even root of a negative number. I do have a variable in a denominator, so I am concerned that there might be a value of x that would cause this denominator of x squared minus 5x minus 14. I'm afraid that that might equal 0 for some values of x. So in order to figure out if there's any x that causes that to equal 0, I have to solve this equation. If we do our x method, two values, let's multiply the first term and the last term, and we get a negative 14x squared, and negative 7x times 2x gives me negative 14x squared, but negative 7x plus 2x gives me negative 5x. When the leading coefficient is 1, then we just use those coefficients that we found in the x to say that this factors to x minus 7 and x plus 2. Well, if that were to equal 0 by the zero product theorem, 7 minus 7 is 0, and negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So these are the two values that would cause this denominator to be 0. We do not want that to happen. We want to, for any number that we plug in, any value of x, we want it to be related to some y value. So on my number line, somewhere here on the left, I've got negative 2. I'm going to throw it out. And to the right of negative 2, somewhere at 7, I'm going to throw it out. But everybody else is fine. There's no other solutions to this equation. There's no other values that cause division by 0. So my domain is a set of all real numbers, excluding these two troublemakers. So my domain, if I call it D, from negative infinity to negative 2, excluding negative 2. And from negative 2 to positive 7, excluding positive 7. And from 7 all the way out to positive infinity, boom, there's my domain. So I hope that helps, and we are going to be studying this for quite a while. What you really want to study, what you have to know, is what I've typed out here, because you know, if you go back and look at any of those videos, it's on every single time that I have found the domain from an equation, I have pasted this on here, because this is what I say each and every time I'm finding the domain given an equation. All right, talk to you later. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what to say. Bye.